Hello, everyone, and welcome you all. Today, I'm going to speak on generative AI for everyone. My name is Anshu Pandey, and I'm going to be the speaker for this segment. I work as an AI and analytics consultant, and I have worked on multiple projects in Southeast Asia, specifically in Malaysia and Indonesia region. Worked on multiple automation solutions from AI and analytics for telcos and banking entities. With that, let's get started. So this topic is on generative AI for everyone. We can primarily talk about how disruptive the technology is, generative AI, and how it is being implemented across different industry segments, how different roles such as leaders, programmers are leveraging this technology for their day-to-day work. At the end, we'll also talk about the impact that it has on the some of the regular roles that we use on a day-to-day basis, or some of the regular roles that we see across industries very frequently. And at the end, we'll talk about the future with generative AI. So let's get started. The first thing to talk about, what exactly is generative AI? Well, the whole idea of artificial intelligence started back in 1960s. And then in 1990s, as soon as computers started becoming possibility across every household, machine learning was coined and people started implementing machine learning based solution. Machine learning gained a lot more popularity and attention in the decade of 2000 to 2010. Post 2010, as the computational cost for hardware infrastructure started becoming low and low, deep learning started becoming a possibility. In the year of 2014 onwards, within the deep learning space, the word such as generative models started becoming a lot more popular. When Ian Goodfellow proposed the generative adversarial network, it became a key sensation across the world. In subsequent years, we've seen multiple developments happening across generating images and text with large language models. In recent years, with the launch of ChatGPT by OpenAI, this technology has become the poster boy of the whole technology world and is a sensation across the world. In fact, a lot of developments in the current region, Southeast Asia, we've seen across generative AI and the adoption of the technology by different enterprises across Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, and Philippines. In a nutshell, what is generative AI? Well, it is a segment of AI itself, primarily emerged from deep learning. So all the algorithms and techniques in generative AI are actually subset of deep learning algorithms. It helps in generating content. Content can be in any form, text, image, anything of that sort. Well, let's try out understanding the idea of generative AI with a simple example. Well, let's try out understanding the concept of generative AI with a simple example. Imagine you have a magical paintbrush. That's very exciting to imagine. Okay, so imagine you have a magical paintbrush, and when you dip this paintbrush into a blue paint and make a stroke on a canvas, it doesn't just create a blue line. Imagine it paints the entire sky filled with clouds and birds. Similarly, consider that you dip this magical paintbrush in a green color. It doesn't just create a green stroke, rather, it creates a lush landscape of trees, grass, and flowers. Generative AI works somewhat like this, the magical paintbrush. It's a type of AI that can create new things based on what it has learned. For example, if you train the AI engine with pictures of cats, it can create new images of cat that it may happen it doesn't exist at all, but it looks just as real as other cats because it has learned how cats actually look like. It's not just copying what it has seen before, it's generating something new, much like how the paintbrush creates the entire sky or landscape from a single stroke. Just like the magical paintbrush can work with different colors and scenes, generative AI can work in various areas, such as it can write articles, compose music, create artwork, or even generate data for scientific research. So, in simple terms, you can consider generative AI as like a super smart, creative assistant that can produce new things based on what it has learned, making it useful in many different fields. Next, let's summarize this out. Generative AI can be thought of as a collection of deep learning algorithms, machine learning algorithms, which can create unique content in the form of text, image, audio, or video. This ultimately helps to unleash the potential imaginations in terms of what type of content with what potential value can be actually created. And in a way, it tries to simulate the human creativity, that the way we humans act, work in a different creative segments such as artists, composers. Generative AI attempts to simulate that human ability to create new content. Given that, in recent few years, organizations across the world have started exploring different ways to adopt generative AI to streamline the current work that they're doing, to make it more efficient with the process that they are working on. And skills such as prompt engineering, understanding the generative AI model, generating content with generative AI solutions have become sensational in the recent years and have become need for almost every organization across the world. Having more than 10 million users in just few months is nothing sort of a magic for any organization to have. That's what was seen with ChatGPT. Today, generative AI is widely used across different segments of industry. The question could be, why is that important? Well, the whole landscape of AI and machine learning is growing at a light speed, and generative AI is now the forefront of the whole transformation force across multiple industry segments. According to a white paper by McKinsey published in June 2023, the economic impact of generative AI could add between 2.6 US 2.6 trillion US dollar to 4.4 trillion US dollars annually to the global economy. That shows the huge potential that it holds. Given that, the adoption of generative AI is not a matter of if, whether it is useful or not, but it's a matter of when. When are you going to adopt it? When are you going to adopt it? Let's go ahead and explore some of the interesting case studies and use cases, how different industry segments are actually leveraging generative AI in their business. Starting out with banking, banking entities are exploring multiple different ways of leveraging generative AI in day-to-day business. For example, automated customer service chatbots. Here, Gen AI can power chatbots to handle a range of customer queries, which could be providing answers to certain questions or providing personalized responses based on historical data of the customer. Similarly, it's being used across application spaces such as fraud detection and prevention. By analyzing huge amount of patterns, generating AI models can help in identifying some sort of fraudulent activities. In a very similar way, generative AI models are helping in providing personalized investment suggestions by analyzing various investment options and customer profiles. Very similar way, health organizations are also at the forefront of leveraging generative AI. Some of the key applications in healthcare industry include automated medical diagnostic, where Gen AI models can process medical images to identify signs of disease like cancer and improve the capability to do early detection. Similar manner, Gen AI models are widely being used for drug discovery, formulation, for example, predicting molecular interaction to improve the process of drug development, making it move faster. Similarly, Gen AI systems can provide medical advice based on symptoms prescribed by user and act as a virtual health assistant. Finance, one of the forefront when it comes to technology adoption, and has been one of the early adopter of artificial intelligence and machine learning. They're using generative AI. Finance segments are using generative AI for multiple applications such as algorithmic trading strategies or assessing credit risk associated with a certain customer profile or reporting, automating the financial reporting by analyzing financial data to produce comprehensive reports. Not only that, the segments such as government, education, and manufacturing are also at the forefront of consuming generative AI for different applications. For example, government bodies are using Gen AI for public opinion analysis, smart city planning, where generative AI can simulate urban planning scenarios to find out most efficient solutions. Similarly, automating legal assistant, where Gen AI or models can provide legal advice to the public, making legal services even more accessible than ever. Quite a similar way, segments such as education are using Gen AI solutions for automated content creation, building personalized learning plan paths for their students or learners, and also creating assistants, virtual assistants for classrooms, and also for creating virtual classroom assistants. Similarly, manufacturing industries are also at the forefront of adopting generative AI. They're enhancing multiple applications which they were already using, such as predictive maintenance scheduling, custom product designing, and optimizing supply chain with the help of generative AI. This is about how industries are adopting Gen AI at different levels. But it does not limit to that. Across all of these industries, different roles are using generative AI in multiple different ways. Let's have a look at some of the examples. Leaders, such as business unit CXOs across industries, are leveraging generative AI to simulate different business scenarios, enabling more informed and strategic decision making. Similarly, multiple business heads, VPs, and other leaders are also using generative AI to develop new products, automate reporting, create new service segments, and gain a competitive advantage in the marketplace. Leaders are also identifying different ways to integrate generative AI to the current suite of services and products that they offer in order to improve the overall user experience and reduce the operational cost to achieve the operational efficiency. At the same time, the doers, the developers across the world are leveraging Gen AI to enhance the business solutions with the help of Gen AI, developing state of art, next generation business applications, CRMs, ERP solutions by integrating generative AI to ease out the consumption of these tools and improve the user experience across multiple product and service offerings by adding personalization, auto completion, and automated decision making. At the same time, developers are also leveraging generative AI to automate the process of model development, solution development, testing, and code optimization. This is helping them out to optimize day to day development related operations such as code debugging, optimization generation, and report generation. Same way, generative AI is not only limited to technology companies or technology professionals. Creative professionals are also at the forefront of consuming generative AI for different business applications, which includes revolutionizing the content creation. Generative AI has become now the key way to proceed ahead with content creation, content generation, validation, and improving the content quality as well. This is also helping in opening different avenues for content creation, quick experimentation, launching marketing campaigns, versus creating images and arts with the help of Gen AI models. In fact, in recent quarters, we have helped multiple companies across Southeast Asian region to automate the process of marketing engine generation, campaign generation with the help of generative AI engines. This is in comparison of how Gen AI era has actually impacted different roles across AI and data space. With almost all the roles now post the generative AI era, the expectation is also going to be understanding of generative AI, ability to write prompts, ability to automate a set of processes with the help of prompt engineering and generative AI. So generative AI is not limited to new roles getting added to industries, but it has also transformed all the existing technical and non-technical roles across industries. Across all the AI and data roles, such as data analyst, data engineer, machine learning engineer, deep learning engineer, AI engineer, big data engineer, generative AI is now an expectation from each of these roles to automate the process on how do they do tasks, how do they build data pipelines to machine learning models, validate the machine learning models, or perform exhaustive testing across it. At the same time, besides the technical roles, non-technical roles such as recruiters, talent specialists, digital marketers, HR managers, marketing experts, operations managers, generative AI has become now a forefront for them as well to identify different ways to automate the process, reduce the timeline to generate results, create report, automate the process of question answering, reporting, and content generation. Roles such as accountant, finance manager, product managers, sales executive, business development executive, supply chain managers. All of these have now got integrated more closer to generative AI. Prompt engineering is becoming a common skill set as part of their day to day activities, and identifying and exploring different generative AI models, platforms, products is now one of the key interests in optimizing how they do things and how do they improve the efficiency of the operations that they perform. This brings an amazing set of possibilities in terms of how the future of jobs, roles, and activities can get transformed with the help of generative AI. The future looks very promising as the ongoing research is leading to a lot of improvements in algorithmic efficiency and ethical consideration as well. This gives a key confidence to industries in terms of adopting generative AI for multiple different applications. And also, I hope that it's going to keep improving in terms of what possibilities does it bring? According to industry experts, we can expect even more user friendly platforms, ethical guidelines, and broader applications in sectors like healthcare, autonomous driving, metaverse, and many more. This was about possibilities with generative AI and why it is for everyone. Thank you.